The Anti-Discrimination Commission Queensland uses the process of the Conciliation Conference to assist people to resolve complaints about discrimination, sexual harassment, public vilification and victimisation. A conciliation conference is a meeting between the person or people complaining, the complainant, and those they are complaining about, the respondent. The aim of the conference is to settle a complaint to everyone's satisfaction. You'll be able to have your say and to suggest ways of resolving the complaint.
Hi, I'm here for a conciliation conference.
You must attend if requested by the Anti-Discrimination Commission, and the meeting will usually be held in the ADCQ offices. The conference can be with everyone meeting face-to-face, parties in separate rooms, or with some parties or everyone connected by the phone. All discussions at the conference are confidential and private. The ADCQ has the right to determine who attends the conciliation. If you need an interpreter, please contact the ADCQ well before the conference. You can ask to bring a support person with you to the conference. They should be someone who is not involved directly in the complaint, as they will be unable to speak at the conference. You may ask to bring a solicitor to give you advice, but you will still usually be asked to speak for yourself. A representative of a company or organisation may come to the conference if the company is one of the parties involved. They should be sufficiently authorised to decide how to settle the complaint.
The purpose of today's meeting is to try and resolve the complaint.
The conciliator doesn't act as an advocate and will not take sides. They can tell you about the law, point out the strengths and weaknesses of the complaint and response, but will not decide whether or not there has been a breach of the Act. The complainant will be asked to talk about what happened and what effect it had on them.
There were constant times where I was really frightened to go to work. I worry about it at night. You know, knowing that I had to get up in the morning and go in there.
The respondent will then be asked about what happened, what they did about it, and their response to the complainant.
It was very innocent. I didn't mean anything by it. If I did offend, I do apologise, but I don't...
If you need to talk privately with your support person or solicitor, or just need some time to think, you can ask the conciliator to stop the conference. The conciliator can also talk to each party separately if they think this may help resolve the complaint. Once everyone has had their say, you'll be asked to talk about how you think the complaint can best be resolved. You'll be encouraged to negotiate, to be flexible about considering options, and be open to suggestions. If you agree on a settlement, the conciliator will write up a legally binding agreement for everyone to sign. If there is no agreement, the conciliator will provide information on your options, including post-conference negotiations and referral to the Anti-Discrimination Tribunal for a public hearing of the case. When preparing for a conciliation conference, you should think carefully about all the points you need to make. Make notes and bring them with you. Consider what the other party might say and be ready to explain and ask or answer any questions. Before the conference, collect and give the conciliator any documents like witness statements, diary notes or references that might help resolve the complaint. These will be passed on to everyone else. Spend some time thinking about ways of resolving the complaint. If you are unsure about what options there are, phone the conciliator well before the conference or seek legal advice. It is also important to be realistic about the outcomes of a conference. The results may be in the form of a change to workplace policy, provision of a device such as a ramp, training, or financial compensation. Here is a checklist that will assist your preparation for a conciliation conference. Tell the conciliator if you want an interpreter or have other special needs. Ask the conciliator if you want a support person or a solicitor at the conference. Decide the main points you want to make. Consider the other party's side of the story. Get legal, financial or other advice if required. Access our website to read about what happened in similar cases so you can see what outcome is realistic. Consider what would resolve the complaint and tell the conciliator. Arrange your time so you are available for the conference for about 3 hours. Give all important documents to the conciliator well before the conference. And ask the conciliator if you have any questions or need more information. The Conciliation Conference is the ADCQ's method of resolving discrimination complaints in a fair and equitable manner. It's an effective way of working it through.